This will be our pre-final, your Micro Rock. Again, it'll go 11 laps. And here's how we'll line them up. Inside row one, the 85 of Chase Hefner. Outside will be the 124, Felipe Bartz. Starting in row number two on the inside, the 99. Artul Ackler in the number 99. Ryan Rackley in the number 30 starting. Fifth will be the 95 of Lucas Rodriguez. Uko in the number 3 will start 6th. Jake Martins in the 29 starting 7th. James Agosi in the number 48 starting 8th. Anderson Leonard in the 24 starting 9th. 10th will be the 101, Daniel Kajewski. Gabriel Ramirez in the 51 starting 11th. Alfredo Lozada will start in the 12th spot. Jeremy Fletcher starting 13th in the 102. And your heat winners so far. Chase Hefner scored heat number 1. Chase backed it up with a win in heat number 2. Arturo in that number 99 scored the win in heat number 3. So again, out of the first 3 heat events, Chase Hefner 2 wins and a second place finish. Right now, Chase 2 points, sits on the pole position with Felipe Bartz outside row number 1. Again, Arturo qualified on the pole position early Saturday, and we're ready to go. This will be your first pre-final, 11 laps. We'll pick up the green. It's out. We're underway. Chase Hefner with the slight advantage. Man, not a good start at all for the 124 Felipe Bartz. Bart's going to get shoved back to that fourth spot now into turn number 4. Bartz will get right back, gets around the 3. Now Bart's still side by side through turn number 6. So Bart's not going to lay down, got shoved back to at least till 4th. They'll work their way around and head to that Monza turn for the very first time. Again, this will be our first pre-final. Micro Rock, 11 laps. Mini Rock, you're on grid. Rock Jr., your pre-grid. So good heated up battle early on. Up front, it'll be Chase Hefner. In that number 85, Chase your leader. Arturo running in the second position. Third, it'll be Felipe Bartz. He'll go in the number 3, running 4th. Once again, Mini Rock, you're on grid. Rock Jr., your pre-grid. So Chase Hefner holding on to that top position. Under the gun again as they work off at turn number 3. And Chase Hefner had a 41.475. Arturo with a 41.496. Felipe Bartz, third place cart, 41.582. Mini Rock, you're on grid. Rock Jr., your pre-grid. So just underway in our pre-finals. And again, it's been a solid weekend for Chase Hefner in that number 85. But right now, Chase under the gun as they'll come through the chicane. Accolade in the number 99. Arturo been very strong. Again, Arturo picked up second in heat number 1. Finished 8th in heat number 2, and of course picked up the win in heat number 3, so it's kind of been up and down for the 99. But right now staying on the leader as they'll work their way into the Monza turn. And this is 11 lap, your first pre-final of the day. They'll come down that front stretch. Yeah, and Arturo keeping the heat on Chase Hefner. Chase not going to be phased at all. They'll go nose to tail. They'll keep pounding it as they work their way into turn number 2. Freight train of traffic in behind third place running Bartz in the 124. You go into number 3, in behind him you got Ryan Rackley, Jake Martins, Lucas Rodriguez, and Gabriel Ramirez. Good racing there. That is third on back, so heavy traffic there for those drivers. So your leaders off the Monza turn. They'll shoot down the long straightaway. Right now it's Chase Hefner holding on to that top position. And solid run for the 124 Felipe Bartz. Man, Felipe with a pack of traffic in behind Felipe through turn number 2. And Felipe finished third in heat number 1, second in heat number 2. Backed it up with a 4th-place run in heat number 3. So Felipe right there, that 124, has been a solid top 3 kart pretty much the entire weekend. And on so Felipe continue to hold on to some heavy traffic behind him as they'll work through the chicane. Up front, still Chase Hefner into 85. Chase coming off at turn number 2. Running the tire tracks is the 99 of your leader. Chase Hefner at 85. Arturo in the 99. They'll make their way into turn number 5. Again, it's been some good racing top 2 positions. And, of course, Felipe Bartz holding on to that 3rd-place position with a lot of good competition in behind Felipe in that 3rd spot. And looking at some times as your leaders will come down that straightaway. Chase Hefner, 41.487. Arturo with a 41.500. A move over sign coming out for the 48. James will see the leaders coming up on the 48. 7 laps in the books. Again, this is your 11-lap first pre-final today, Micro Rock. Right now, I got a good one going on. Chase Hefner in the 85. Arturo, accolade in the number 99. They've been nose to tail the entire race coming right out of the gate. Chase started on the pole. Arturo started in row number 2. Now they're coming up on slower traffic through the chicane. Your leader will go to the outside now. Arturo, nice little crossover move working around traffic. James stuck in traffic, and they'll park it on the entry to turn number 2. So the 48 will park it on the entry to turn number 2. So 8 laps in. Now it looks like the 40, correct that, the 6 will. So that'll be the 6. We'll correct that. Elford in the 6. So again, it will correct that. It'll be the 6 of Elford. So 8 laps in. Your leader's coming off of turn number 1. That'll put the 6 in the pits. Here comes your leader, Chase Hefner, across the line. Meantime, Felipe Bartz into the 3rd spot. So Felipe going to go to work now on that our 2nd place card. So a good run going for Felipe Bartz. Again, it's been solid for Felipe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Again, as I talked about Felipe earlier, qualified 6th. Finished 3rd in heat number 1, 2nd in heat number 2. Felipe finished 4th in heat number 3. And Felipe, again, another great top 3 run going. As your leaders come through the chicane, Felipe keeping the heat on Arturo through turn number 1. See if they can get something going as they try to close in on Chase Hefner. Chase jumped out to that early lead off the pole. He'll see the white flag, 1 to go. There's your leader coming into turn number 4. Arturo keeping the heat on your leaders. They'll make their way into turn number 7. So your top 3 drivers, Chase Hefner in an 85, Arturo in the 99, Felipe Bartz in the 124. Got a good one going as they'll make their way into the Monza turn. They'll pick up the speed. Here they come. They're going to shuffle around as they make their way down the straightaway. Heading into that chicane. Here they come. Chase Hefner with the advantage. Arturo holding on to 2nd. Felipe Bartz 3rd through turn number 1. Nice little cross move there by one of the drivers. In the meantime, Chase Hefner will score the win. Arturo coming home 2nd. 3rd, it'll be Bartz. 4th, it'll be Ryan Rackley. He'll go into number 3. We'll pick up the 5th spot.